G'day everyone and welcome to another loser bracket game in the ANZAC Rd1 tournament, the double elimination tournament, giving everybody a second chance if they unfortunately happen to lose an earlier game. And we'll be spectating from Mr. Blitz Bear, who will be sending most of his infantry to the right hand side today, so that is a different approach. On the other side we have Hagarx, we'll just call him Hag for the game because I'm really bad at pronouncing people's name, as many people have already pointed out. And Strat29 is also on the other side doing his casting and also live streaming, so I'll link all the Strat29 goodies in the description. But it looks like every single soldier is going to the right hand side at the moment from Mr. Blitz Bear. Probably going to try and maybe cap the middle and sweep through the middle through this little back alleyway here, and maybe then all the way down to the left hand side point. I don't think he'd be able to get that far, but good luck to him, that is for sure. As Hag has noticed the massive infantry over here. Yeah, he is actually trying to flank the middle a little bit, maybe trying to flank the entry to the middle. It looks like Hag has sent a lot of his infantry to this side as well. Hasn't bought the machine gunner yet though, Mr. Blitz Bear, so that's a little bit disappointing that he hasn't actually bought that machine gunner. He went the assault squad, didn't buy the machine gun. Maybe he's saving for an early 222 or something like that, or something similar to that. Middle is still not being capped by either Hag or Blitz Bear. Right hand side or left hand side from our point of view is definitely being capped by the American forces. German team, Mr. Blitz Bear, is doing pretty well at the moment. Middle is still not being capped by anybody. He might have killed off the infantry that was around here. It looks like there's one dead soldier there, the squad leader. So the Germans will be able to cap the middle with ease. Or there's a couple of riflemen back there, another machine gunner, or maybe that's the first machine gunner from Hag sitting there. He's also got his riflemen up and around Mr. Blitz Bear's assault SMG soldier. Here comes a rifleman, so still surprisingly no machine gunner. He perishes that assault SMG soldier inside that zone, so that right hand zone will start ticking down from the for the Germans and start ticking up for the USA army quite soon, I guess, unless Hag doesn't want to cap that point for strategical reasons. That's completely understandable. No, it just got capped a little bit, and now he's going to hop in the tractor. And maybe he's got a little bit of, maybe he's showing off a little bit because he's shooting his own machine gunner who's on the track. He shot his own machine gunner there for a little bit. Maybe he's showing off, as I probably wouldn't put a machine gun in a tractor, but oh well, whatever floats your boat. Here comes a regular squad from Mr. Blitz Bear and another rifleman from Mr. Blitz Bear. He caps the middle though, so it's 0-all at the moment. Nobody's ticking up as of yet, but there is 3 soldiers going to the middle zone, and probably the rest of these guys will be heading to the right hand zone when Mr. Blitz Bear finally decides to move out. It's a very slow game at the moment. Middle sees an SMG soldier and 2 SMG soldiers and a rifleman, and also an assault SMG soldier back there. Probably wants to set up those sandbags in a good position. Looks like they might be at good angles. Wants a couple along here though as well, so he can't get flanked too easily down there. Actually probably would want them going from the edge of the wall, maybe, or maybe just above the wall, all the way across there. That would be a good sandbag line to have because he'd cut off anybody in this field and try to get to that point. It's 93% American. It's definitely going to be capped by the Americans, and Hag will earn the first point of this game as Blitz Bear is struggling to micro his units a little bit and move them around. He also has an AT infantry squad coming to the middle for any early Sherman that might be bought. Hag has a lot of assault SMG and assault riflemen. That means he's got an assault squad sitting there. They take out the SMG soldier, even though they haven't taken him out yet. They finally do, even though I think he got 2 guys. Might want to duck down there, Hag. Yeah, you probably should have ducked down there, champ. I mean, Blitz Bear. That AT man got so easily taken out, which is quite unfortunate. He's now splitting a Voltrum squad. He's definitely not splitting that Voltrum squad. He's sending the Voltrum squad to the right-hand side as a rifleman has built a sandbag just to keep some line of sight over on this pesky American left-hand side, which is good play there from the one we call Mr. Blitz Bear. He's also bought a Pack 38, probably for any light chaffy or Stuart vehicles that come to the battlefield. The machine gunner quickly cuts down that soldier who was trying to run over to this right hand point, the assault SMG soldier. At the moment, sorry if I sound a little bit quiet or a little bit, I know, horsey in my throat, but that's because I don't know what the hell's going on. I think I'm losing my voice a little bit. I might have sang a little too loudly last night, and I'm not feeling the greatest. But that's okay, I can still commentate and do all the good magical things. Just not at 100%, but who cares anyway, as long as you guys get to see some Men of War action. You couldn't really care less as the M20 from Hag is rolling through the middle. Rolling through the middle of the left-hand point, I should say. He cuts down 2 of the Volkstrom, not this last one who's capping the point. That's probably the most important Volkstrom right there at the back of the point. Cut down the first 2, that was pretty handy, but this back one is now finally taken out. He's also bunching up some Volkstrom behind this copper pipe back here, or whatever type of pipe you want it to be called. Machine Gunner's going to come to the middle. He's going to struggle to actually get to a good position, as he'll probably be fired on by about 3 Grand rifles and maybe a couple of SMG soldiers as well, as this rifleman's being pinned down brilliantly in the window. Also some SMG soldiers in there. Looks like the Machine Gunner's also going to jump in a window. Don't know which window he's going to pop out of. Oh, that's a nice window actually. Could be even nicer than... No, I think this is always the nicest spot for the MG, as you can see. Somehow the rifleman cannot get the shots through the little gratings there, but he's definitely killed off whatever soldiers were in this little area. Right now, that machine gunner, the M20, has gone back a little bit. The PAC-38 might be struggling to get over the river. No, it's found its way down now, so it's definitely on the move. Massive flank here. I just saw a lot of red dots on the minimap, and also can see a lot of assault soldiers maybe. Yes, a lot of assault riflemen. Hag is getting a big flank on Blitz Bear right now. That's the problem, not keeping line of sight on his left-hand side. He's going to try and turn that PAC-38 round and fire in some HE shells, but Hag is playing really, really well right now. He's identified the key buildings to get in, and I think I saw a couple of his soldiers in this building here, and also maybe 1 or 2 in this building. Don't see a window broken though, so that's probably not the best example. But getting in this building, if you're on the American team, or the B team, I should say, the B team side, and you can get into this building right here, very well played to you, because that is a little bit of micro that Hag has to do, and he's probably going to get cut down as he's trying to run, as a grenade from Blitz Bear is trying to run, and he's going to throw it at this rifleman too. Probably won't get the kill, but he'll take off a little bit of damage, even though it's a minuscule amount. But Hag is definitely putting the pain on right now in this loser bracket game, as he's showing that he wants to keep fighting in this tournament and maybe earn his way all the way to a final appearance in the losers bracket. Wouldn't that just be beautiful for Hag? Blitz Bear needs to step up his game if he wants to get back into this one. Squad leader triumphantly falls to the ground. Not really triumphantly, kind of unwillingly, I guess, because nobody really wants to fall to the ground from a grenade explosion. Better watch his PAC-38 here, Mr. Blitz Bear. Not showing the attention to the right-hand side that he probably should be, as Hag is sneaking around ever so slightly on this right-hand side. There's the M20. PAC-38 still hasn't noticed, and I think he might be able to cap it, or he might be killing it. Yes, he's going to kill it. Bang! And there we go. It flips off into a million pieces, and they shoot the guy who went flying all the way over to here. That soldier definitely was not surviving that fall, or the shots that were taken at him whilst he was in the air. Panzer III from Blitz Bear. It's a good buy to take out the M20 and the massive infantry, but remember, there are so many soldiers in this building. They could be all assault SMG soldiers and have multiple amounts of AT grenades with them, as I'm still clearly struggling to speak, even though I usually struggle to speak English, but today I'm just struggling that little bit extra more, as the double assault squad charge right now from Hag has definitely worked. He flanked brilliantly from the left-hand side, but even in the middle is being capped by Mr. Blitzbear at the moment. He's going to need 1 more point to start ticking up himself. Panzer III's on the move. I just drive straight into this building. Yes, he's going to do it, isn't he? Drive straight into the building. There it is. Good work, Mr. Blitzbear. Does some demolition work, but then gets main gunned. He probably needed to drive completely through the building, as that AT grenade just flew out from one certain window. He needs to get back and maybe get the repairals on that, as it's time for a Brandenburger squad, I reckon, from Hag. Does he have one out right now? I mean, from Blitzbear. Doesn't have one out right now. That could be 2 SMG, 2 assault squads. No, it's just 1 assault squad. It looked like many green dots on my mini map just there. Conscripts now attacking the middle from Hag. Assault soldiers from Mr. Blitzbear just being cut down by any assault soldier who decides to shoot, really, at the German troops, who aren't being microed to their fullest ability right now. Just being cut down, mowed down, really, by any assault soldier. There you go. The assault squatter now just... the assault leader had died in that group. That was just another assault SMG soldier who was unluckily enough to be in Mr. Blitzbear's battalion and just get ran into a line of American troops. The conscripts are being pinned down by the machine gunner. Beautifully placed, I might add, by Mr. Blitzbear. If I can zoom the camera around to see it. Beautiful position. The rifleman there. Probably wouldn't mind a sniper there. SMG a bit of a waste back there. Wasting at the moment 2.5 CP, so that's pretty big if he had more units on the field. Like, he might be 91, and it might be the difference between getting a PAC-40 and not getting a PAC-40, which is very powerful. But hey, I saw that bazooka stolen before by Hag, and he snuck all the way around, got an engine fire on this Panzer III. It's going to blow up anyway because the engine's on fire. Gets hull damage as well, just a just to push a little bit more salt into the wound that's already evident. It's now track damage, it's hull destroyed. Maybe it won't explode. No, it's not going to explode. It's just going to sit there and kind of smoke and burn. Really, it's not going to explode. But the SMG soldier gets shot, and then another squad leader this time gets shot as he's trying to run around that corner. Mr. Blitzbear needs to work on his micro a little bit, I reckon, because he's getting cut up right at the moment, and we're going to watch these two German soldiers run to their death right now. He's playing more like the Russians than the Germans at the moment. Just charging, never lay down, never take a backward step, I should say, in Mr. Blitzbear's army, that's for sure. SMG infantry pinning down this rifleman, taking shots at him, will eventually kill him, even though the rifleman did hit him back. But the third or fourth volley that Haig's SMG soldier finally shot put the pain into that rifleman, and a pain that had killed him, really. Just an uncomable back from the amount of pain that he suffered. There's a lot of troops inside this building at the moment from Blitzbear. I'm going to see if I can actually see them in there. There's a bit of a waste. SMG soldier looking in the other way. Yes, you can click on a building and say you click one at the window. When you have a full squad, you click on the building, and yes, it says they're going to get in the windows, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to get in the windows all facing this way to the middle point. They are certainly going to get in windows that can face in any direction. Is that a crocodile back there? No, it's just an M4A3 Sherman, just a regular Sherman over on that side. Also a Bofors from Haig, so I think the left-hand side is where Blitzbear should go at the moment. He's got a Marder, probably going to try and take out that Sherman. Bofors as well, going to need to be pretty good with that HE. I wonder if Haig knows that he can probably fast shoot if he positions himself behind a tree or any of these trees. He could probably fast shoot through, and if one Bofors shot hit a Marder, I'm backing 100% that some sort of damage would be done. Here comes the Sherman, not looking... No, it is looking in the middle. I was going to say it's not looking to kill the 222 this late in the game. It's 0-45. This game has gone very, very quick. Only about 12 minutes now. Probably will only be about 13 minutes long, this game, unless Blitzbear can cap a second point. He's held the middle quite convincingly. The only problem with Blitzbear is I think his micro and his attacking of 3 points needs to be worked on for next time, even though he won't have it next time, because this will be the second time he's been eliminated from a bracket, so he will not be coming back. But the micro and the 222s are right as it dodges the Sherman's gun at the moment, but he needs to work on attacking 3 points. That is my tip to you, Blitzbear. As it is 0-48 right now. Is that a Ranger moving around? Yes, it is. No, it's a shotgun trooper. I thought it was a Ranger that was going to fire his recoilless rifle at 222, and we're going to see another beautiful explosion, even though I don't think we've seen an explosion this game. I was hoping that the Panzer III would explode. It's 0-49. I'll link all Strat 29s, goody stuff in the description, and I'll catch you next time. Well played, Hag.